Hello everyone. So we are having another question. A ball of mass 1 kg hangs in equilibrium. As you can see in the given figure, this is actually the ball of mass having a, yes, exactly, having a mass of 1 kg. It is hangs in equilibrium. I need to tell you the meaning of the word equilibrium. Equilibrium means the net force is acting zero. Try to understand. It simply means that the tension T1 and T2 in the string is not stretching. It is just there. It is not going, the ball is not going upward, downward, leftward, rightward. It is just still because it is in equilibrium. Okay. In simple words, I would like to say the total upward force is equals to the total downward force, or the total leftward force must be equal to the total rightward force. That's why it is completely still, and this condition is known as equilibrium. In physics, whenever there is something word equilibrium is written, it can be sure that the total force on the body is equals to zero and the total torque must be equals to zero. I hope you got it, right? A ball of mass 1 kg hangs in equilibrium from the two strings OA and OB as shown in the figure. What are the tension in the string OA and OB? What you need to find out? You need to find out the values of tension T1 and T2 in the string. I hope you can see T1, T2 in the figure, right? I'm going to solve it. You can also solve it by using Lamis theorem, but I'm going to solve it by simple um, division or by simply splitting the component of tension T1 and T2. Okay, so let's do it. So let me first of all resolve this tension T1 and T2 into its component, or should I say rectangular component, right? We have already gone through this topic. I hope you can recall. So I'm going to, this is the tension T1. I'm going to resolve the component, horizontal component of the tension T1. This is T1, you can see. And this is actually the vertical component of the tension T1. You can be sure that this angle is 30 degree. So this must be equals to 30 degree because of the alternate angles. And you know, this factor must be equals to T1 cos 30 degree, right? Because you know, this part is called the component it is having the component of cos theta. I hope you can recall this from the vectors. Now this part is called T2 sine 30. Now we have completely resolved the tension T1 into two rectangular component, as you can see. Now I am also going to resolve the tension T2 into two rectangular component, one horizontal, another vertical, right? So I'm going to use the different color. Let me take the green color. So I'm going to show the components of the tension T2 with the green color. I hope you got it. So let's do it. So I'm going to do this and then do this. These two vectors will going to overlap each other. So I hope you can see these are completely overlapping each other. Now this part is 60 degree. So this part must be equals to 60 degree. This must be equal to T2 cos 60. And this must be equal to T2 sine 60. I hope now it is clear to each one of you. Now what I'm going to do, since the whole thing is in equilibrium, it is already written in the question, and we have already told you that in equilibrium, total upward force must be equal to the total downward force. So I'm going to write down at equilibrium. First of all, I'm going to talk about the, yes, I'm going to talk about the horizontal forces. Horizontal forces. So I can simply write down T cos 30 must be equal to T2 cos 60. Cos 30, we all know that cos 30 is having a value of 1 upon 2. Am I correct? And T2 cos 60. Cos 60 is, no, I think I am not correct. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And cos 60 is 1 by 2, right? So you can see we can cancel out this thing. And the value of T2 is coming out to be root 3 T1. I have taken this as equation number 1 because we will going to use it later on. So this is the first part. Now we are going to equate the vertical forces, right? Vertical forces. Let's do it. So I'm going to write down as you can see, downward there is a force of 10 Newton, and upward there are two forces which are acting in the same direction. So I'm going to write down T2 sine 30 degree plus T2 sine 60 degree, and it is equals to 10 Newton. If 10 Newton is not written there, there must be 1 kg. And you know the value of G that they have told us to take 10. So we can use the formula W is equals to mg. M is actually 1, G is actually 10. So this is coming out to be 10 Newton. That's why they have, since they have already written in the question that 10 Newton. So I'm going to use it as it is. You can see T2, I think I have done a mistake. You can see this is actually tension T1. So this must not be T2. This must be T1. So let me correct it. This must be T1 and sine 30. Okay. So T1 sine 30. I also need to correct it here. This is T1 sine. Is it correct? No. This was already correct. This one has to be corrected. So T1 sine 30. Now you know sine 30 is 1 by 2. We all know that. Plus T2 sine 60. Sine 60 is already root 3 by 2. We all know that. And this is 10. Now you can see we can also put the value of T2 from equation number 1. And I'm going to do that. T1 upon 2 plus T2 is root 3 T1 into root 3 upon 2 is equals to 10. As you can see, T1 upon 2 will be as it is. Root 3 multiplied by root 3 will be 3. So it will be 3 T1 upon 2 is equals to 10. You can take the LCM 2, and this is coming out to be T1 plus 3 T1. T1 plus 3 T1 is equals to 10. Do the cross multiplication. You will get 4 T1. 4 T1 is equals to 20. And you can see T1 is equals to 20 upon 4 coming out to be 5. So it is coming out to be 5 Newton. Try to understand this is the value of T1. And we also need to find out T2. So I'm going to put this value of T1 in equation number 1. So I'm going to write down putting in equation 1. So if I put in equation number 1, T2 is coming out to be root 3 T1. So root 3 T1 is actually having 5. So the answer is coming out 5 root 3 Newton. In the last, I'm going to write it down here. The T1 is coming out to be 5 Newton and T2 is coming out to be 5 root 3 Newton. I hope this question is clear to each one of you. If you still have comments, please do let me know. Thank you very much.